30 for 30 when I shoot. 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 Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be reacting to Papoose and Vlad argue over who's a better lyricist, 50 or Lloyd Banks. I mean, I would say as far as lyricists, I would probably give the edge to Banks. Even though 50 be talking that shit too, but I would probably get that edge to Banks. But as far as making a song, we know 50 will blow that nigga out the water with that. But the argument is who's a better lyricist. So I'll probably get that to Banks, but let's see what they talking about.
Well, you released Agent Provocateur.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of bits in it and that I'm gonna, kind of go through. So the first one is you're claiming that he got, that he lied about getting shot 9 times. It was really 5 times.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that before.
I mean, I heard that too, but who gives a fuck? 5 or 9? Nigga, 1 bullet could kill you. So if you got shot 5, if you got shot 9, who gives a fuck? 1 bullet could kill you. So fuck it. He got shot 9 times. Let's just say he got shot 9 times. Who gives a fuck? Like,
sort of, but I'm not really sure if it's true. Like, well, how do you know it was 5 instead of 9?
Well, you got to understand, I'm really from New York. I grew up here my whole life, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the kids in the suburbs and people from out of town, they don't really know the truth about him. But us in New York, we been knew that was capped. The whole I got shot 9 times thing was capped. We been knew that. There was various situations and various times when that information came out from very reliable sources. You know what I mean? When we knew it was true that the nigga lied about how many times he got shot. And even recently, the mother of his child did an interview. She was there when he got shot, and she even said it. But to answer your question, everybody from the town, man, know that whole shit was capped. Like, we been knew that. But I noticed that in hip hop though. When you go to certain cities, you find out things about artists that you didn't know. But their hometown, they know the real deal. But people out of town and from a distance, they don't.
yeah, niggas from your hometown be hating too. So you got to take that with a grain of salt also. Of course, people going to know you, but like, come on. People probably saying shit about you, Papoose. Like,
really know what's going on. But it's been proven, man. It's been out there for a while.
Well, there's a line, you and hate on your own crew. Why you dissing Banks? Is it because he nicer than you or because he just a snake? So you think that Lloyd Banks is nicer than 50 Cent?
It's not even close. Hell yeah. You kidding me?
I'm gonna have to disagree.
I think 50 Cent would tell you that, man. You kidding me?
No, man. Come on.
Lyrically?
Come on. If you look at their catalogs, and listen, shout out to Lloyd. Me and him have our history, but just taking a step back, and if you look at the catalogs and the number of songs that reacted from 50.
shut the fuck up, Vlad. Like, shut up, Vlad. Like, we got to say this and Vlad, he's not saying songs. We know. So catalog out of here. Lyricist, like, better wordplay. Come on.
50 Cent versus Lloyd Banks. It's not even close.
I don't care about none of that, Vlad. With all due respect to you, I don't care about none of that. Let me tell you something. No Lloyd Banks on those mixtapes when 50 was coming up. No, what was it, 13 million records sold, the whole success, none of that happens without Banks. If you look at the mixtape run, which actually propelled him to the level that he's at, you had to be nice back then, bro. You had to have bars. And Banks was the one carrying the heavy load back then, bro. Pause. Banks was the one killing shit lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a nigga to take that away.
You sound like you hating a little bit, Pat. Like, 50 was talking that shit too, nigga.
From a nigga. I'll tell you that straight up and
Heavy.
down. You know what I mean?
Buddy was talking that
Lloyd
shit.
Banks is the one that really built that shit on his back, bro. I'm telling you. Like, when we was listening to them freestyles, the singing shit was cool that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? When he stole Josh style and all that. And, he had his back and forth with Murder Inc. That shit was comical. It was cool.
Nigga bad at
But
that Clarissa Shields shit.
Really
nigga.
listen, it was Banks who was really going crazy back then, bro.
Well, look, at the end of the day, we could agree to disagree. You're a rapper and a lyricist, so obviously you have a different viewpoint on this that I don't have as someone who doesn't write lyrics. But I think both of us will actually agree that Lloyd Banks may be the better lyricist, but overall, 50's a better songwriter.
For sure.
I
That's
think
a
that's a
fact.
gimmick. It's a very false narrative in hip hop, man. It's just something to make these dudes feel like they're something that they're not. Like let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. Guys like, and I don't want to just make it about Banks, because it ain't about Banks. You asked about it, so that's where we at. But I think guys like Lloyd Banks, people never want those type of guys to get their proper respect and just do, because if they do, if the real lyricists get the props that they deserve, these other guys can't exist. So they gotta make it.
Banks always got the props he deserved. 50 always pushed Banks, nigga. Like, Banks had a crazy run, especially when I was like a senior in high school, nigga. Like, he had a crazy run by himself. The Punchline King, the PLK, nigga. Like, everybody know about that. He definitely, niggas know about Banks, nigga. Yeah, niggas was just debating if he was better than Fab. Like, if he could beat Fab in a versus. So, obviously, niggas know he could do something. Like,
Seem like, oh, he's a better songwriter. Because that shit is just, it makes it easy. Laffy Taffy was a hit. It don't take no talent. They don't take no talent to do it. And shout out to them. I'm not disrespecting them guys, man. You know what I'm saying? But I understand the essence of hip hop, and I'm not one of those guys who judge artists off of felonious bullshit and fluff. Drake and all of these guys already pointed out that they buying their own records, they doing fake streams and all that. So the success of an artist, I don't judge a man by that, because
50 sold
that
a
is
million,
fake
nigga,
anyway.
before that, nigga. Shut up.
Look, shout out to D4L. Laffy Taffy was a hit, but that was really the only hit they ever had, right? When you look at 50's career, he had hit after hit after hit after hit, and he wrote hits for other people as well. So we can't take away the musical impact that 50 had.
I didn't see that part.
I'm pretty sure when Get Rich or Die Trying came out, I'm pretty sure you liked that album.
Yeah. I said it on the song.
Right.
I said that. After Get Rich or Die Trying, though. Let me tell you something, right? Okay, you pointed out that he said, I don't have a hit or whatever, right? Right? You brought that up. You mentioned that, right? Okay, so that gives me the right to respond to that comment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I gotta do it like this, Vlad, because nowadays this internet shit is weird. So they just make it seem like I'm saying what I'm about to say out of nowhere. I'm responding to this hating ass nigga, to what he said, right? Two things I want to say. When he said that, I said to myself, I said, damn, this nigga Ben fell off a long time ago. Why are you talking about a hit record for? That was just my natural instinct kicking in, right? When he said it, I said, I know it's been a long time since this nigga been hot on a musical level. Let me see how long it was. So I did what people do nowadays, right? I Googled it. When was the last time 50 Cent had a hit record? Because he said it about me. I'm doing my fact check.
He's still touring off old shit, bro. He don't have to drop another hit again, nigga. He said you got to get one. He has multiple, nigga. He's still selling out
2005.
arenas, like,
Vlad,
of
it's
old hits.
2026. So you mean to tell me you disrespect an MC, because I consider myself an MC, like me, and when I respond to you, your leg to stand on is a hit record that you haven't had since 2005? That's what you think makes you better than me? I disagree. Oh, and the other thing was this. This was very funny to me, very strange to me.
Go ahead.
Because he always been a hater, man. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like situations like this, because when you know somebody's been secretly hating on you for a long time, and it finally comes out, and they get to say the hating ass shit that they've been saying behind closed doors and moving little weird chess pieces and shit, you get to see it come out. But what was very interesting was when he said, yo, he hasn't had a hit, right? And then in the same breath, the nigga quoted one of my biggest hits. Oh yeah, you know your girl was bucket naked. That was one of the biggest songs I had. Was killing it in the clubs, all over the radio. You know what I'm saying? Doing amazing. So that was strange to me. You know what I mean? When the record was out, doing extremely well, you never tweeted about it. Which I don't want nothing from you. You don't owe me nothing. But now, when it's time to hate, you want to quote bucket naked. So, you know.
I don't remember Papoose. Well, Alphabet Slaughter, and he did his thing on Touch It on Buster hit. But as far as nigga, he said have one hit. 50 still touring off old shit. And to say Banks held up G Unit is fucking just dumb. I get y'all having beef, but you just gotta be real at a certain point. Just don't say I don't want to talk about it. Because if you just gonna sit there and lie, like none of that shit really made sense. But